You're gonna beat me? At golf? Oh, you're on. You're in big trouble, though, pal. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
No.
Sounded like you did.
Welcome back to the C.O.C. City of the Champions podcast. I'm your host, DannyBoyLax, a.k.a. DannyBoyLax. And alongside me is my co-host, Mike Lombardi, a.k.a. Scumbardi, a.k.a. Mike Lombards. So, Mike,
Lefty kid.
Lombardi Lefty, how you doing there, buddy?
I'm doing great. How you doing? I feel great.
I'm doing great.
Hell of a tournament coming up here.
Playoffs is finally over. Sad news, but playoffs are over. But you know when the U.S. Open is here, it's officially summer.
Yes.
I feel like it's officially summer now since Cape Cod baseball started Wednesday. So
Can't wait to see the Chatham A's and Orleans Firebirds. I went to their game last year. Hell of a game. Walk off by Orleans.
It's a fun time at Cape Cod, no matter what field you're at. But let's get into the U.S. Open because that's what we're here for. The 2017 U.S. Open at Erin Hills, Wisconsin.
Yes.
Let's talk about what it's been going on the past tournament so far this 2017 season. I want to talk about the top FedEx Cup ranking players, such Dustin Johnson's still up there, Justin Thomas, Hideki Matsuyama, John Rahm, Jordan Spieth, Kevin Kisner, Pat Perez, Ricky Fowler, Adam Hedwin, and Daniel Berger.
Yeah, and Daniel Berger hasn't done anything since last year. How the hell is he still in the top 10?
I think it's just because he won the tournament last week.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. I don't get it.
But he's that I don't know.
Don't mind me turning over.
I don't know
golf.
I don't know how the math works. But yeah, we're watching the first round as we speak. But I don't know how that's worked. Maybe
your boy Ricky off to a hell of a start, huh?
I know, but Mike, what's nervous for me is the weekend. I texted
you. You know what I call that?
I texted you today. The heebie-jeebies, the jitters.
Oh yeah.
I hope he pulls it through.
Every weekend it seems to happen to him, but he did win the Players Championship this year. So
this year,
no, last year or 2015,
2014,
Jesus.
I think.
No, I think it was 15. But either way,
all right.
Either way, this year he won. He didn't win a major, but
he won. He did win. He did win a tournament this year.
No, he did. It was. Oh, now I'm gonna blank.
It's okay.
Of course.
So Mike, what do you think of Ricky Fowler's new girlfriend, new ball and chain?
Oh,
it's
he
official.
Finally has one.
It's official.
It's great. Now he doesn't have to stand in those pictures and look like he's the only single guy around.
Those were
those were the best pictures I've ever seen.
Those were classic though.
Those were great.
I don't care. I don't have I'm single. I'm living the life.
I'm just gonna drink this bottle of champagne and hold up a trophy. That's all he did. He didn't care. I love him. As much as I give him crap, he is a great golfer. And this week, today, he's showing it. 7 under. I was watching his round on my online. First off, I pay for this app, the PGA Tour Live app. So far in 2 majors, I didn't get any one of them. They don't stream them. What is that about? I mean, they had a link to go to the live, but the app doesn't have it. What is that? What?
There he is. There's my boy.
Great shirt today. Great outfit for Ricky today.
I'll be honest. He's cutting down on their outfits.
Yeah, but he goes. What I noticed, he goes with the stripes. He goes with the stripes up top.
Yeah.
And the loud colors are still there on the stripes, though. It's not a full suit like he was back when he was like 18.
Or the full DPW suit.
Oh Jesus! He was a traffic cone.
Speaking of traffic cones, Frank ordered new traffic cones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can give him some. I'll bring some home.
He has a ruggedy one. But anyways.
Don't tell Brookline. Anyways.
What's
up, Jay Cochran? How you doing, buddy?
Let's get into the past couple of tournaments for winners. So the R&B Heritage was Wesley Bryan, Virgo, Texas Open, Kevin Chappell,
Mm-hmm.
Zurich Classic in New Orleans, Jay Blick, C. Smith, Wells Fargo champion Brian Herman. The players: Si-Woo Kim, young player, I
Came
believe.
out of nowhere.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere. AT&T, Bryson Nelson, Billy Horschel, the Dean Ducal Invitational, Kevin Kistner, the Memorial Tournament by National Wide, Jason Duffner, and FedEx St. Jude's
He's not
Classic,
doing too bad today.
Daniel Berger. No, Mike, I'll be honest. 2 weeks ago, I was so excited about Jason Chubby Duffner getting back at it.
Packing dips, slaying putts. That's all.
Yeah,
That's it, kid. Let's go.
He's a quiet dude. Like I've seen him out in the Deutsche Bank. He's very quiet.
No emotions on that guy whatsoever.
He has zero emotion.
None.
Remember when he had that flow?
Oh, I love that flow. Are you kidding me?
I
love it. Then
I-
he cut it. It doesn't look the same.
I wish he had that flow back.
You don't look the same.
But he's coming back around, and I'm very excited. He's been in a rough patch, with his ex-wife. Didn't Tiger Woods hook up with her and she cheated on him or something like that?
Yeah, there was something going on.
Some
there.
sort of story,
Yeah.
but yeah, Jason Duffner hasn't had a victory in a couple of years.
Yep.
So that's I'm happy. Chubby.
He looks great.
I'm happy, and he's got the chubby Duff back.
Dig it. That's what we need.
That's what we need.
That's what we need.
We need
That's
Chubby
what
Duff.
he needs.
Yeah, we need Chubby Duff.
Chubby Duff is the best Duff.
Yes. So a lot of bouncing around. There's not that one player. Ever since Dustin Johnson fell down the stairs and dropped out of the Masters, there's not that one person has been winning tournaments one after another. There's not that specific guy.
There's no more Tiger Woods. Read him in week.
And there's no more Tiger Woods. I think Tiger Woods is going back into rehab. Tiger Woods was arrested a few weeks ago. I know the Memorial Day weekend.
That's what made me think that he's going to be back sooner than he planned on being. I feel like he will.
I hope. If
a lot of people doubt it. Like Pat Perez said, he goes, "You won't see him back this year." I think he will be.
To be honest, I really want him to fix himself and lay low and come back when you're ready.
Yeah, well, John Daly even said it. He goes, "You need to get back out on the golf course."
All right, so we haven't talked in a while ever since the
Masters, I believe.
Since Sergio won the Masters.
Oh,
let's not get into.
Don't say who won it ever again.
All right, so let's drop that. But now I lost my train of thought. But what did you think of John Daly winning that tournament recently?
I love it. How can you hate that? Chug a couple Diet Coke, smoke a cigarette, he won. Hey, what can you do?
Did you see that Barstool video
absolutely.
of Trent?
Oh, yeah. I loved it. I think he swallowed the cigarette. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, it did. I saw.
I was hoping it was beers that he was chugging, but he came up with Diet Cokes. Whatever, I'll take it. Whichever one you want, bud.
Oh, man.
That was great.
I can't picture myself, chugging, being covered in Diet Coke.
Oh, that's gross. Just sticky all day. Did you see when Riggs played Paige Renee?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
And
I follow her on Instagram.
He had to jump into the water afterwards, and she hit the ball off of Trent's butt.
Yeah.
And hit square in the right cheek, or left cheek, rather.
That was
hilarious.
I wouldn't be paid to do that.
No. I'm not. I see all these videos. I follow a lot of golf things on Instagram. And
Yeah,
I see all these dumb golf
the
gods.
Golf Gods, Golf Digest is a
Golf
legit.
Digest is alright. Foreplay,
yeah.
obviously.
Yeah, Foreplay
But
is a great.
Golf God seems to always have those bloopers of the.
It's always the carts.
Yeah, but if you want to go golfing, this is what's wrong with these young kids nowadays. If you want to go golf and do dumb stuff, don't ruin a cart. That's just it's. I hate that. I hate seeing that. There's no reason for that. Don't act that stupid.
I'll be honest. I was at the Pines last year. I did get a golf cart stuck on a boulder.
It happens. At least you weren't doing something dumb. That was just you.
No, I
driving,
know. I had to put it in neutral, and Connor had to push it out. It was.
Hey, it is what it is.
I felt awful though.
I still haven't toppled a golf cart.
That's good though.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Not yet.
But anyways, so 2017 U.S. Open is officially going on. Let's start off with the layout of the course. Erin Hills looks like a tough course. I was looking at the layout just for giggles.
It's really tough.
There's really not that much when I was listening to Foreplay, I heard they were talking to David Faraday, and David Faraday said it was pretty wide, but when you look at it on like a map or online, it looks very tough.
It's wide because they have all those bunkers in the middle of the fairway. They have random I would hate playing there, because I hit into the sand every chance I get. But it's only wide because you got 20 yards of sand in the middle, and then it spreads out to 50 yards of fairway. And then you got like a couple of yards of rough, and then you got the fescue. Did you see Kevin Na's video before it happened?
Yeah.
So he dropped the ball in the fescue. He found it, and then he hit it, and he couldn't find it anymore. Like he took a full swing and couldn't even get it out.
There's tough grass there on the left and the right.
Yeah.
If you're a person that like slices and can't control the ball, you're done. You're done, kid.
Game over.
I'll be honest. I don't think I would survive that course.
Yeah. Well, how about first off, Phil Mickelson?
Oh, I was gonna get into that right after we talk about that.
I get it that it's your only daughter.
State your opinion and I'll state mine.
So it's tough because one hand, like, yeah, it's great. You want to miss it so you can go to your daughter's graduation, high school graduation, mind you. You know she's going to college. You know there's going to be another one. I get it. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing because you only have one daughter or whatever. Like,
yeah.
But, dude, you haven't missed one since '93. What are you doing? We need you in this tournament. I guarantee if Phil was here today, he'd be top. He'd be next to the leader, right? He'd be next to Ricky.
He'd be like top 5?
Yeah, at least.
All right. Here's my opinion. I was talking to Stewie Lax about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I get it. You're a family man. You have kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's
a tough situation.
It is a tough situation, and you only get to see them once. And I've been listening to a bunch of journalists, a bunch of radio people. Like David Faraday doesn't want to talk about it. The Foreplay guys are pretty upset.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, it's your kid.
Yeah.
It's
your
when you officially become a parent.
Life over your profession.
Yeah, life, because you only get to see these things once.
Yep.
Like I do get it. It's only high school, but she's talking. She's the valedictorian. She's the key speaker.
Exactly. She's a focus point on that graduation.
Yeah.
But the thing is, for me, like people who play FanDuel or DraftKings or gamble on it, whatever, you didn't know that he wasn't gonna withdraw until like the morning of. Like it I don't know. That set me for a loop.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna put him in, and I just figured he wasn't gonna play anyways, and I didn't. But if I
knew he wasn't gonna play.
Mm-hmm.
Any parent, if you're a parent, you're gonna take your kid over anything.
Yeah.
Watch someday.
The money opportunity. I know Phil is probably the oldest one that's gonna be there besides Ernie Els, and he's already made a buttload of money. You don't really need it, but come on.
Well, once we're both a family man, we'll understand years from now. But
low pro.
But that's life. But good for Phil for stepping up and being a parent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not that I'm saying that he's not a parent.
Now they're talking about it right now on TV.
Yeah.
Well, first off, Colin Cowherd's talking about it. I'm not a huge Colin fan. All right, I don't know if you are. I'm not. He's not my favorite.
Nah. But there's another topic I want to bring up. So I was reading social media and all that, and so Ricky Fowler, the leader of the U.S. Open right now, Ricky Fowler.
Mm-hmm.
So he comes in with the green and yellow Cobra bag.
Yep.
To represent Green Bay.
Yep.
Do you think that's the bandwagon move? Do you think that's a bandwagon move?
Of course it is. Oh, absolutely. So I mean, listen, when you're gonna pull a stunt like that, you, at least he not that he has to address it, but you better. I want to hear why he did it. I don't know if he has yet, but I want to hear why.
I'll agree with you. I thought it was a bandwagon move because he's from California and like.
Well, what you gonna root for the 49ers? Get out of here. And now Oakland's gone. I mean, they got no teams now. San Diego, they're gone.
Definitely a bandwagon move.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
I'm not a huge fan of that move, but what can you do?
Bandwagon
It's like
move.
people rooting for Golden State because their team wasn't in it. Get out.
I was rooting for Golden State.
Poser. I'll leave it at that.
Oh man. Oh.
What's up, Paul?
So yeah, pretty exciting. I don't know why I was drawing a blank, but
That's all right.
So looking at the season so far, Ricky's at the top right now, but who do you see coming in strong into Sunday?
Well, I'm very disappointed in John Rahm today. If you saw him, talk about polar opposites. So Jason Duffner doesn't show any emotion. John Rahm shows his emotion on his sleeve. It's unbelievable. He hits a bad shot, he's throwing his club, he's swearing at himself. He's always doing something like that. And that, when you're golfing, gets you in a whole different funk. You don't want to do that. And he does it every time. Every single time.
Yeah.
And today, he made a birdie. He was 5 over. So I think he started on the back. So I think it was the third hole. He made a birdie. And then I'm like, all right, he's going to do all right. And the next hole, he misses. He makes a bad second shot, a false front green. It rolls down. He's in the rough, or a fairway rather. Chips it up. Now he's like 10 feet away because he didn't make the right shot. And he throws his club. Like, you're done. You're absolutely done.
Yeah, you can't get in your head when you're at a major.
Nope. And that's why I had high hopes for this kid coming into this year, and he still is a solid golfer, but Ricky surprised me completely today. Like, I didn't see him coming out like this.
I was
65. Are you kidding me?
That's a great. That is a great score.
Great score. And Dustin Johnson, the +3. What are you doing? What happened?
Dustin Johnson's been in a rough patch ever since he fell.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, I picked Ricky Fowler this week.
Oh, surprisingly? Yeah.
I didn't pick him at the Masters.
From you, surprisingly, about Ricky? Yeah, all right. I'll believe that when I see it. Surprising. You know, from a guy that's got his outfit, your traffic cone outfit. Yeah. Yeah, all right.
I love my traffic cone outfit.
Oh, I know you do.
You want me to wear it next week?
I mean, if you want, it's me, you, and Chaz.
I'm sorry.
And then we got a good lineup behind us. We got Chris and Keith and
Jill and
Dan. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna have fun. Cousins. For those of you who don't know, we got a cousins golf tournament coming up.
I feel
cousins and uncles and aunts.
I feel bad for Brian though.
Oh, he's got to play with Tones. Oh Lord, God bless you.
I miss playing with Tones.
Mm-hmm. I'm playing with him Sunday.
Are you?
Oh yeah. It's me, Louis Burgos, Tones, and trying to find a fourth right now. Billy Keating was supposed to be our fourth, but
I would go, but I gotta celebrate Father's Day.
Yeah, we
I got Stewie a Barstool hat.
Well, I was gonna take Chaz golfing, but he's golfed yesterday. He's golfing today. He said, "No, forget it. We'll do something else." So we gotta figure something out.
Jazz can only take so much.
Oh yeah, I know. And he doesn't golf if it's over 55 or under 75. So you gotta find the medium there, and it's tough to do.
What?
Yeah, that's his rules. So
you gotta golf at like 6 a.m. in the summertime.
Well, I'm gonna try to go out tomorrow. I got the day off from work. I'm gonna go out to Leo J, probably hit 9 before it starts raining because it's gonna rain. But I mean, what can you do? I shot the worst round of my life a couple weeks ago, or last week. I shot a 105.
Oh, I had a horrible 9-round Sunday. So
terrible. 105 on last Sunday. Terrible. I seriously haven't shot like that in 6 years.
You can only go up from there. Well, it's still June. You still got to get the muscles back.
No, exactly. You
got to get the muscles.
It was only my 4th time out this year, so.
Yeah, you got a long way to go.
Mm-hmm.
But so who do you see failing this tournament? Failing.
Well, I know your boy Ricky is there right now, but I don't know. you know how I feel about him on the weekend, as same as you.
Everyone feels that way though.
He has that thing where he gets to the weekend and he just drops off. But
we see it all the time.
and he's out to a big early lead, which is, again, it scares me. You can't be. I mean, not like you can't be doing that. You have to do that.
Well, Jordan Spieth did that in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
But he kept with it.
Exactly, and he hasn't done really anything since. I know you're wearing his shirt.
I know. I'll be honest. I took a shower and I just threw this on.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
no.
Well,
I do. I like Spieth. I'll be honest. When you mentioned those hats, and I do own them,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really wear it, because, like you said, they're garbage.
They are garbage. I'm not a fan of Under Armour, anyways. I mean, I like their clothes, but their hats look ugly and their shirts look ugly too.
Those are the only hats I have of Under Armour, the Jordan Spieth hats. But so you think Ricky's gonna fail? But
I think Ricky.
Do you think he's gonna? Do you think his girlfriend will ever affect him in the future? Because there are some players that when they're like they're in like the lovey-dovey stage of the relationship, they kind of fall apart.
Yeah, because they're focused on too much. They're focused on their love life instead of trying to make some money and win tournaments. Which it's not like I can blame them for it. I mean, you just got a new relationship, and it is what it is. But no, I don't see that happening with him because he, like I said, he's a solid young player. He's got real good talent, and today he showed it. Today he was the most poised I've seen him in a long, long time. But let's see what happens on the weekend.
Oh yeah, I agree. So Aaron Hill's tough course. I heard it rained, I think, last night.
Yeah, last night, so it was playing slow.
So it was playing slow, but they had the maintenance team out there getting it good. And to be honest, they looked a little fast today.
Well, that one that I was saying, that hole, that I think it was the third hole, where John Rahm pitched it up, and it kind of just stopped. I know he was going uphill or whatever.
Yeah.
That was the same hole. Ricky was going for birdie from like 25, 30 feet away.
Yeah.
And he blew it past the hole like 4 feet. And it didn't look like he killed it. I mean, he was going for the hole. I mean, when you go for it, you have to. If you feel good like he was, you got to go for it. And he blew it past the hole 4 feet, and I was shocked it went that far. And I know he put it back in. He got the par. But, no, it did look fast. So I can only imagine how fast it is on a sunny day, like without any rain the day before.
Yeah, it's probably like putting on glass.
Oh, Jesus, I hate those courses.
I played at Marlboro Country Club last weekend. I mean, not last Wednesday, actually.
How'd you get on there?
So Jen's uncle, we call him Uncle Jeff. He just became a member there this season. So he invited us out there. It was me, Jimmy.
That's where I got my new putter from. Tones winning a tournament.
Chris DeFranzo was with us.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
So we, Tones and Chaz were in a golf tournament there probably 3 years ago.
Was it the Lions Club?
Yes, so they won the tournament. So Tones got, or
I saw them there.
Maybe they didn't win the tournament, but he got he won a raffle and got like a couple $100 to the pro shop. Tones gave it to me. I went and got a new putter and another Odyssey. That's the one I have. And it's a great putter, but I'm used to my old one. So first couple rounds this year, I used my old one. I went to the new one on my third round, and then I just couldn't get a feel for it. So I went back to my old one, and I started putting great at where did we play? We played in Highfields, I think, in Grafton, and it did pretty good.
Yeah.
But no, I'm going back to my old putter. I didn't take my driver. I haven't taken my driver out much this year either. And I've been using my 3-wood off the tee.
It all depends on the hole for me, whether it's long hole or short hole, or
Yeah, dog leg left, right.
or if it's a narrow hole, I won't even.
Yeah, put it away.
I won't even
Put it away. It's the best case. Best case. Put it away. You play safe. Like today, there's a couple tee shots. Again, I'll go back to that hole where John Rahm was throwing his club. So they all tee off with their irons. It was a short par 4. It was like 365. But they were talking about pace of play. Like if you, if it's closer, people are going to try to drive it and then wait and then hold up play and everything. So they moved it back a little bit. It was 365, like I said. And they're all hitting their 4 irons, 5 irons off the tee, and then they got about a pitch and wedge in from there. So, I mean, it was looking good, but I wish I could play these courses that they play. They just look so good.
Yeah, but they're hitting 4-iron 365, and you're hitting a 3-wood 365.
If that. I couldn't hit my drive at 365. I'll hit my 3-wood like 275. As much as I hit my driver.
Did you? Rory had a great start, and then he was kind of dipping down a little bit.
Yeah, I saw that eagle. And
that was a great.
I want him to do good.
Me too.
I love Ricky.
I
love Rory, but
he was missing these like makeable putts.
Yeah. I mean,
to be honest,
like you said, it looked fast in the early morning. I can only imagine how fast it is now at the end of the day.
Yeah. What? Stare me. Just tell me wrong, but ever since Nike has canceled their equipment, and
Matty Kane, how you doing, buddy?
But I'm believing that Rory's been having a tough time playing with these new clubs that he's not used to, and I feel like that's why he's not in the at least top 10.
Well, it's all feel. Golf is a game of feel.
Yeah.
Matty, I'm gonna straighten it out. Don't worry. I'll see you on the course, bud.
And I just think that he's still not used to these new clubs. I think he has TaylorMades now. I saw that giant TaylorMade putter.
Exactly. I don't like that. I don't like that new putter. I don't like that stuff.
The TaylorMade, the red TaylorMade putter.
Yeah, it's like the Ross. I don't know what it is. It's huge. Looks gross, anyways. 90% of playing good is looking good, and when your equipment doesn't look good, guess what? You're out, kid.
Yeah, I know. But that's my opinion on why Rory's not like the new feel.
The feel isn't there, and I mean he has had some injuries too.
Yeah,
especially when you got those injuries, you come back and your clubs don't feel right because they're new and whatnot. I know they get new stuff like all the time.
They get them every week.
Yeah, they get handed stuff left and right. But clubs, that's completely different. You can get new shoes and new gloves and hats, clothes, whatever. When you get new clubs, it's completely different.
Yeah.
Like that's why I'm sticking with I got Jack Nicklaus irons that I got like 4 or 5 years ago for Christmas. Like they're not great clubs, but they work for me. I don't want to have new ones because they'll screw me up.
Yeah, it's definitely all about the feel. Your brother,
Sarah.
But your brother comes with a new driver every weekend.
Jesus, does he? It's because Joey Ice Cream makes him a new club every time they go out. It's unbelievable. He'll be on a teeing off with a driver that he used probably 4 rounds ago, and he has been using. All of a sudden, he'll change it. Oh, look how I hit this one. Why change it? He does it all the time. Kid gets a new club at least every other month, it feels like.
Yeah, exactly.
I stick with mine. I gotta have the feel. And he still shoots almost better than me. He beat me last round. That'll be the last time I say that.
What?
Yeah.
Why'd you say that on air?
We don't talk about that. I just had to say it, all right? We don't talk about why or how. It just happened.
Oh, shh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anyways, so
Dan, how old are these damn things?
Why? Do they taste bad?
No, they taste fine. That's just weird that
those are you left those in my
Keystone plug.
You left those in my
camo cans.
You left those in my truck. You were pretty.
3-4 years ago.
You were pretty bad. I think it was 3 years ago. We went to Bridgewater for the night, and you barely made it in the house.
Oh Yeah.
Mike, I was talking to you for
I
20.
wanted McDonald's, all right? Leave me alone.
I was talking to you for 20 minutes, and you're like on the way home.
That's what happens.
I turn around. I'm like, oh, I'm talking to myself.
Who is your buddy there that we became instant best friends there, Pat?
No, Pat Magoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pat Magoon. Yeah. Those are good times. I miss those days.
What's up with this? Where's the golf? Oh, you don't have it, do you?
Don't talk to me. Talk to Stewie Lax.
I'm going to have to bring that up.
Uh,
He's my favorite uncle, but I'm going to have to bring that up.
So, getting back to the U.S. Open, we got a little off track there.
I know it happens.
Yeah, it does happen, but so do you see the young guys coming in strong,
Yeah, I mean, because Phil's not in it. I mean, who else? Ernie Els. But even that, I mean, Bubba Watson, I picked him this week.
Yeah.
This is his 11th. I didn't realize that. This is his 11th U.S. Open. And
Who, Bubba?
yeah.
I never picked Bubba, and there's a reason why.
He's a hothead.
I love lefties, but
Yeah.
he's a baby.
He is a baby, and he's a hothead. I mean, I love his game, but when he's like John Rahm today. I keep going back to him. Don't ask me why, but it's the same thing.
You've talked about John Rahm since we started day one.
I know, because he looks so good, especially at the Waste Management. I mean, that was his home course because of the, Arizona State thing. But when you wear your emotions on your sleeve like that and you make it known to everybody that you suck at that moment, guess what? You're going to suck the rest of the day. It is what it is. Golf is a mental sport, and when you get in your own head and saying, oh, I can't hit this, oh, why'd I hit that, oh, this is sick, and then you throw your clubs and stuff.
Yeah.
Bubba's the same way. He wears his emotions on his sleeve, and he just, in his own head, see you later. But, and Ricky, I thought was like that. He's not as demonstrative as, for a young player, as Jordan Spieth.
Yeah.
Because Jordan Spieth does that from time to time, too. Like, you'll see he'll hit a bet, like you said, what was it, 2 years ago, when that 12th hole at the Masters, when he just imploded and got like a 6 on a par 3 or something. He hit it in the water again, and then all that. Like, you just knew he was done. You knew he was done. And Ricky, today, looked great. I can't wait for tomorrow, although I can't watch it on my app, but I'll be home, so hopefully I can watch it on TV. I still can't get over that.
I was at work. I was just looking. You know what I got to do? I got to not look at DraftKings throughout the day. I just got to look at the scores.
Well, yeah,
and then look
exactly.
at DraftKings.
I need to learn from you then, because I was looking. I was up $20, and now I'm down to like $250.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from doing the DraftKings and looking at DraftKings until the end of the day.
I don't know how DraftKings does it, but I'm on FanDuel, and so they changed their format. It was you had to pick 4 for the first 2 rounds and then 4 for the next 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Now it's you just pick all 8 for the entire tournament. So if they don't make it, you don't make it, whatever. And but I didn't like that 4 then 4 stuff, because you never know who's gonna make it. But it is what it is.
I totally get you. So we also have obviously Ricky's the top.
Yep.
We have
After today, let's see how long that holds up.
who's right behind him? I was so
Oh,
excited.
I forgot.
We have
It was that Fleetwood kid who I've
Fleetwood,
never heard of.
So I had Fleetwood in the Masters just like as a
How the hell?
as a safe.
What? Just because you didn't have any money left to spend, he was the lowest one.
Yeah.
Like,
I used him as a safety net.
I don't even know who this kid is. I literally never even heard of him before.
Really?
The only Fleetwood I know is Mac. All right, Stevie Nicks, what up?
But
that's literally it.
But yeah, Fleetwood is up there. I picked Beef. I love Beef.
So, have you seen the video of him and John Daly trying to pronounce Arby's?
Yes.
So it's Arby's, and he's British. Andrew Johnson's British, so he goes Arby's, And it's like, no, you got to say it the right way. It's Arby's. No, Beef is great. I love him. You don't see characters like that in golf.
No,
ever.
He seems like a humble guy too.
No, he is. He's very appreciative of everything that's happened to him. But he's a fun guy to watch. I haven't seen him on TV yet, but
I saw him. He was doing pretty good.
Was he?
Yeah.
All right, good.
I think he was like 3 under last I saw.
That ain't bad. I still can't get over Dustin Johnson. What the hell is going on with him?
Mike, I told you, like he's been slumping ever since he got injured.
Yeah, it just pisses me off. I'm sorry. It's just what it is.
We're not all Tom Brady's here.
I know, but I mean, Jesus, you win all those tournaments. You're the best player in the world, just about. Like how it blows my mind how you can start playing this bad. Listen, 3 over isn't really that bad if you're us. Obviously, like that's pretty damn good. But
yeah,
for him. I mean, this is a tough course, blah, 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 whatever. Like, but everyone's playing the same conditions.
Every U.S. Open's a tough course.
Yeah, I mean, I really want DJ to be there on the weekend. He makes people watch, and I think they're gonna.
I love seeing Paulina Gretzky on Sundays.
I mean, she's the greatest. I mean, she's the great one's daughter.
So today I was listening to KFC radio, and Frank caught me. He was like, "What are you listening to?" But before that, they were talking about Wayne Gretzky. They're talking about celebrities making a ton of money.
Yeah.
So they brought up Wayne Gretzky.
Mm-hmm.
So Kevin KFC brings up Paulina Gretzky, saying that she has a tattoo somewhere I shouldn't describe of the number 99 of her father's number.
That's weird.
I thought that was weird. I thought
I mean, it's basically like the family heirloom, like it's like the family crest. Like you're from Ireland, you got a family crest, and it is like hers is just 99. I mean, it is what it is. Like I told you when we were talking about the Masters, probably even before that.
Yeah.
Did
you know a cameraman got in trouble last year?
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
Cameraman got suspended last year because he was like,
you can't be after DJ won or something. He was focusing in on her.
No, her skirt.
Yeah,
she had short shorts on.
Yeah, he can't be doing that, man.
He got suspended.
Yeah, he can't be doing that. No matter, come on. Like,
I just thought it was funny.
I know, but it's like you can't be doing that. You cannot be doing that. I appreciate it.
Come on, don't tell me she's not beautiful though.
She is, but DJ has to play better.
Who would you rather, Giselle or? I hope Louise is not watching.
I'm gonna go.
Giselle or Paulina?
Why are you doing this to me, Dan?
Know.
Paulina.
All right. Okay.
No. You gotta go Giselle. She's married to the GOAT. TB12 is my idol.
No, who I felt bad for was Mike Fisher this past season.
Why'd you feel bad for him? Because he didn't win?
He didn't win the Stanley Cup.
Yeah, but he played a hell of a playoffs. I'll tell you that. Nashville, I never thought that would happen. Ever in my life. Ever. Excuse me. And they made it to the Cup Finals. I mean, Smashville, baby, all the way. I'll root for them.
Yeah, I at first when we were on the show together, I brought you on the neutral zone.
Yep.
And I did say like I want.
First off,
I
Mike
want,
Payne.
See
you later.
I wanted Pittsburgh to win and all that. Yeah. I agreed to Mike Payne, but
he was right.
But when it came to when I was like in the middle of it and it was like the series was like tied 2-2.
Yeah.
I kind of was like going like I didn't know who to root for. Yeah. I was just watching the game because I love playoff hockey.
Yep.
And I'll be honest, I was pretty disappointed that it didn't go to Game 7 and
see that's
I was disappointed in that game.
So today I saw a rule. I know that we were talking about golf, but whatever. I saw this.
It's okay.
Rule. I saw this rule.
We got
today.
plenty of time.
I saw this rule today, where that goal that got called back.
Yeah.
Or the whistle blew. The refs can review that. like they can review that and make a change. And I don't know what happened in that game because I missed that part of the game, but they didn't even go back and try to review it and try to correct it and make it right. Because there was no way everybody else in the stadium besides that referee saw that the puck was loose. It blows my mind that one of the referees down the other end of the ice didn't see it and be like, hey, listen, come here for a second. We need to change that. That's clearly a goal. That changed the whole outcome of the game. The building in Nashville went dead silent after that. Like there was energy obviously, but the place was rocking after that puck went in, and then they call it off like that. It changed the whole outcome of the game, and screw Sidney Crosby is what I gotta say. Listen, he's a great player. Someone was coming at me this week saying he's the greatest player in the world, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
Listen. When was the last time he won a cup? The first time he won a cup, 2009. Okay, almost.
Then
8 years ago.
Then 2016.
Yeah, no, I know, but 8 years ago. And between that time, all right, so we'll say 7 years between him winning a cup, right?
Yeah.
Was he the greatest player in the world?
No.
Do you know who else was here? Do you know that kid, Patrick Kane, by chance?
Yeah, he won.
Do you remember him? He won 3.
He won 3, yeah.
He won 3 in that time span. All right? So don't come at me saying, oh, he's the greatest player in the world. No.
To be honest,
he fell off for a little bit, and then he came back. He's got his concussions and whatnot. He's great.
So,
not the greatest player in the world. Don't give me that.
So I was talking to Mobile, Robert LeBlanc.
What's up, Bob?
And he, I was talking to him about like who do you want to win the series? And
Yeah.
He goes, I kind of want Nashville.
Yeah.
And I go, what do you think of Crosby? He goes, to be honest, I think he's gonna retire soon. I go, why do you?
I do
why,
too.
I go, why do you say that? He goes, well, look, you know how many concussion he has? I go,
Exactly.
yeah. I go, yeah, I understand. I know where you're coming from.
And you don't want that CTE coming in. It's like football. They all get diagnosed with CTE because of so many concussions.
Yeah. I can see. I can see Sidney Crosby putting the skates up soon. Maybe he can work for Barstool.
I had like Pat McAfee,
Yeah.
but I do see him. I mean, geez, when did he start? When would him and Ovechkin were drafted? What was it? 05 or 06? I forget. But either way, Crosby. Hockey is tough to. Hockey and football are probably the two toughest, obviously, to stay in there for a long term because of all the hits you take and everything.
Oh yeah, concussion.
I mean, just injuries involved in general. So, my prediction is Crosby only plays 2 more years. I think that's all he can give. And how about Ovechkin? He might get traded, huh? President's Cup trophy winners 3 years straight. Guess where you are?
The curse.
Nowhere.
It's the curse. It's the curse of Ovechkin.
Nowhere.
I feel bad whoever gets him next.
Oh man. Well, they're talking he might go.
But
They were talking maybe the Vegas Knights might take him.
I was listening to a radio show yesterday. It was
Radio shit, Dan. Come
on, I mean show,
All right.
radio show. It was on FS1.
Yep.
I forget who. It was the Herd. You ever heard of the Herd?
Yeah, Colin Coward. Yeah, I don't like him.
I know, but
I'm sorry.
I'm listening. I'm listening to like that. They're onto basketball. I'm just making a comparison here. But they're talking about basketball, and they're talking about like how Kevin Durant came here, and he's fitting with the team. But what my point is, maybe Ovechkin needs to find like that chemistry. Maybe that chemistry with the Capitals is gone.
Oh, so what do you think? He needs to join a super team?
No,
Like
I'm not.
Durant did?
No, I'm not saying a super. I just
No,
need.
I know.
I just think he needs like a couple of players that can flow with him and like.
I don't think he likes his coach, Barry Trotz. I don't think, like, him and Backstrom were good, Nicholas Backstrom. They were good together for a long time, but now I think the ship has sailed for him in Washington, honestly. I think
I agree.
The thing is that he wants to be there, like, he wants to be like Crosby. Picture this. So he just wants to be there like Crosby is for Penguins. He just wants to be there long term, be one team.
But if
he
it's
wants to be that Hall of Famer with that one team.
But if it's not working, why risk it?
Well, I just think So I compared him to.
Wouldn't you rather be a better player and maybe win a cup?
Yes, but I compared him to LeBron for some reason. I came up with this, right? So he's the person I know. But he's the person that would go into an organization and then start trying to make the calls. You know what I'm saying? He wants this person, that person, X person, Y person, and you need to get them if you want me to do good. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily a super team, but he wants to pick his teammates on his line so he can succeed. Not so much the team, really. He just wants his line to, because then he thinks if his line does, the team will.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I really think it's time for a change for him, and I really hope it is, to be honest. It's going to make hockey more exciting. Not that, listen, these playoffs were great. I loved them. Even after the Bruins got out, I watched a lot of it, and Anaheim-Edmonton, great series, went 7. Anaheim against Nashville, that was a great series, even though that went 6 and then done. But it's still funny to say Nashville was in the playoffs. Hey, Nashville was in the Cup Finals. Never in my life would I thought I'd hear that.
I was listening to. You've heard of Spit and Chicklets, right?
Oh yeah. God, yeah.
They're hilarious.
Oh yeah.
So they went to Nashville game 5, game 4.
I think 6.
Game 6.
Well, game 6 was in Nashville. Yeah, that's when
They
lost.
went. No, it wasn't game 6. It
So
was
game 4.
It was. I was listening to it the night before the game 6, and I think they went on the Sunday before that.
Yeah. So game 4.
So it was hilarious. They said like the atmosphere at their Smashville, it was unbelievable.
So obviously you know Nick O'Coin.
Yeah,
He was down there with his family in Nashville for game 6.
I gotta tell you a funny story.
And he was saying, first things first, you can't find a 12-ounce beer anywhere. They're all taller than that. And B, the atmosphere was unbelievable. And for a non-hockey town, that I love hearing that. Did you hear the boos that were given out for Gary Bettman?
I didn't hear the booze.
So I was listening to Felger and Maz probably 4 or 5 days ago.
I can't listen to them.
They're a pain in the butt. But
That's why.
so I'm listening to them, and they're comparing the boos this year to them to the boos in 2011 against Vancouver and us.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Vancouver did us good. I'll tell you that. They booed the crap out of him. It was like an 11 on the 10 Richter scale. Nashville, it was like a 8.
Did you see who got in trouble with the Ryan brothers got in trouble in
Oh yeah, causing fights in Nashville. Listen, the Ryan brothers are dummies. I hate both of them.
they're like two
Rex, get your feet out of here. Rob, get your hair out of here. I don't need you.
they're like the two most dumbest
Dumb and Dumber.
yeah.
Honestly,
They're
that's what they remind me of.
They're Jeff Daniels and Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I hate them, honestly. They blow. What up, Heis?
But so yeah, I thought that was a great series. I think, like you said, I think in maybe 2 or 3 years, Crosby's gonna hang the skates up.
Yep. He might win one more cup. Honestly,
I do not want to see another Penguins.
I
victory.
don't want to see it, but if it does happen, they're gonna be compared to the Blackhawks of this past decade. And hey, I mean, it is what it is. If they win 3 in a row, that's pretty good. I don't care who you are. That's funny right there.
I hope that doesn't happen.
I hope it doesn't either, but they're already the favorites to win next year, which I don't understand because. And what did I say, Dan? First off, let's go back to this because I said it. What was it during Masters weeks or something?
Yeah.
I said if they win the cup, it's not because of that Marc-Andre Fleury brother. It's because of Matt Murray. And guess what happened?
Matt Murray was in the net.
Guess what?
All series.
No. Oh yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, in the whole playoffs, Fleury was in first, and guess what happened? He gets hurt. Who else comes in? That's why they win. Even though he had some bad games, I'm just saying. Call it when you call it. I own it.
You just like busting my.
Yeah, because Marc-Andre Fleury is awful. And he actually opted out of his contract so he could be an unrestricted free agent rather than restricted, so they can do whatever they want with him now. So he's probably going to go in the expansion draft, I'm not going to lie. He might go to the Vegas Knights. Ovechkin might go to the Vegas Knights. So who do you think from the Bruins that's going to go there? Because there's about 5 players that can go there. So we got Kevin Miller, Colin Miller, Matt Bolesky, Jimmy Hayes, your boy there, kid. And there's one other.
I'll put Jimmy Hayes in that route.
So
He's got to go somewhere.
personally, I think we should get rid of Bolesky, Hayes, Dominic Moore,
I like that.
and see you later.
See what my problem was with Bolesky. I was all excited when he came, but because he was
He
great.
he's hurt.
He was great on the Ducks.
Yeah, absolutely. He was a fantastic player on the Ducks.
But when he came here, he just slumped and got hurt. And
He was exactly
feel like-
that. He
I
was good until he got hurt, and then he was out forever.
I feel like it was like an overrated pick.
Yeah, no, it was, but it's tough when he comes from a team like that who was like I love the Ducks. I love everything they're about. So,
Oh, I love the Ducks too.
you know, it was tough to see him transition here and not do so well because you want him to do well. It just never really panned out. So I'll see you later, kid.
No, like I said earlier with Ovechkin, it might not have been the chemistry. It might not have been what you say super team.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, that super team.
Yeah. Hey there,
Yeah, goddamn super team.
hey there.
Oh, that's my quota for the day.
I do wish that they didn't expand the team to Las Vegas though.
No, I don't like that.
No.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. And it's like the Raiders. Why make a team in a gambling city? It doesn't make any sense at all. Like so when they win, if they ever win,
It's more
championship-
it's more gambling.
Yeah, but if they ever win a championship, it's rigged. They were betting on them and then they won. Yeah. Like get that crap out of here. We don't need that.
That's what people are looking forward to. Like,
Yeah, but see, it's like why bring that about when you already know, like the NBA refs a couple of years back
it's the taste of the media.
that were gambling and like fixing games. Why have that commentary on fixing games now? Because it's gonna happen. You know it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I know.
So in Vegas, I heard that they're gonna restrict people from gambling on other sites, but they're gonna open it up to just their sites at the stadium. Like you can, while you're at the game, you can bet on other crap.
Like horse racing.
Yeah, exactly. Like what do you? The whole thing just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. I'm done here. I don't know. I'm done with that. I can't believe it. Hey, it's a crap location. It's in the middle of a desert. Get out. Get out. Can't play hockey in a desert.
It should have been.
Can't even say it on here.
It should have been in. Oh, what was there?
Bring it back to Hartford, baby. I want the Whalers.
Good old Gordie Howe. I miss
I
him.
want the Whalers.
I miss Gordie Howe.
That ain't gonna happen. Oh yeah, I miss him too. But Mr. Hockey.
Mr. Hockey.
Sucks. Sucks.
But so we went way off topic here.
Yeah, I know. We went from golf to hockey real quick. It's all right.
It's okay.
It happens.
We're here to give you the latest. So what do you see going into Friday and the weekend?
Well, I really think Ricky's gonna keep his game on at least for tomorrow. Get into the weekend.
You're giving me goosebumps here.
No, I know.
You're giving me the goosebumps.
For my sake, I really hope John Rahm
I'm
picks
sorry,
it
that
up.
sounds kind of gay.
You know, it happens. I mean, for my sake, I really hope John Rahm gets in there. I mean, I think
You
he was
and John
plus-
Rahm.
Yeah, dude, I think he was +4 today. I really had faith in the kid, and he's just done nothing but let me down. But I think he'll do all right. So the weekend, I don't see. I mean, Duff is going to be there, I think. I mean, it's going to be a very
Duff's
very,
+4 though right now.
Yeah, but so isn't John Rahm, and every day is different. That's why
It is.
but it sucks that the leader is Ricky at 7 under because the cut's gonna go up like further and further.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? But it's a tough one because you can't really judge like the older versus newer players, like the older versus younger players, because it's such a mixed group right now. And all of them are doing something different. Like Ernie Els is killing it today. I think he was 4 under or something last time I saw it. Like, when you're playing like that, that's the thing though. You do that on the first day, and you're an older player. How much can you really take? Everyone says, "Oh, golf isn't even a sport." Blah blah blah. Screw you.
Don't get me going.
Yeah,
on
don't
that.
get me going here. Screw you for saying that, anyways. But it takes a toll on you when you gotta walk, and
Yeah.
you gotta listen. It's one of the most athletic sports out there, but people don't want to realize that. Oh, it's a hobby. You can drink and smoke during it. Players back in the 70s in the NFL, NBA, MLB used to smoke and drink during halftime, during while they're on the bench. I mean, get out of here.
Until Tom Brady came along with his health
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, avocado ice cream, please, for 2.
That's gross.
Yeah, nasty.
I'd rather a banana boat
Banana boat. Oh, Lord.
or a banana split, whatever it is.
Oh, Lord. So, yeah, I don't know.
Cash
I mean,
only at Sunday school.
yeah. I hate cash only places, even though that's all I care.
I pulled out my debit card. I go, "Can I get a banana boat?" We only take cash. I was like,
Yeah. All right. So I'll go.
See you later.
I'll go to the ATM.
"See, I didn't even go to the ATM.
I'll go to Dairy Queen. All right. See you later.
I just went to Skippy's and swam."
No, no. This weekend, I think Ricky's gonna be up there. I think Rory will make a little bit of a comeback to be up there. I do see a new younger trend starting to happen, so I'm gonna go with the young guys on this one. I know I went with the older guys on the Masters. I was right with the older guys. I didn't want Sergio to win the damn thing, but he did. I said we weren't gonna mention that, and there I go. Dan, thanks for that.
I asked you what is going to be through the weekend, and then you just
I
ramble
know,
about
I know,
Sergio.
I know. It's because I hate him.
We all hate him.
It's because I hate him.
My nephew hates him.
Everyone hates him.
He was crying after the Masters. I
Yeah.
felt bad for him. My poor nephew.
He's like
First Masters
he's like
of
3 months old.
First Masters. He's like 2 months old, and he's like crying.
That's what they all do.
But so seeing that U.S. Open's in Wisconsin, we talked about the
Yes.
course, the layout. But do you like that location?
I do, because I like the course a lot. It's challenging. It's what a PGA Tour course needs to be.
No-
It's tough. No, if you hit a bad shot, you know it.
I'm
Like,
sorry.
No, it's all right. If you hit a bad shot, you pay for it. You know what I'm saying? They've been playing all these tournaments, and Ricky is the outlier here with 7 under, but you play all these tournaments, they're like 12, 13, 14, 15, up to 20 under in 4 rounds. That shouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
They need to be stricter with the courses they play, and Erin Hills is a phenomenal designed course. Like, the design is great. The grass is spectacular. The fescue, forget about it. You hitting that, you're done. But that's what it needs to be for professionals. Like, if it's me and you playing, forget it. We're not playing there. Forget that. We're not doing that.
So I do like the course. It's tough. It reminds me of an old Scotland type of course.
Yes. Yeah.
With sun,
Yeah. Not rain
Not-
every day.
not rain and
or
clouds.
Yeah, every day. Yeah.
Everyone's wearing short sleeves and
Yeah, no kidding.
no coats.
Yep.
But I like how they make it challenging, and they always
Yep.
every year it's at a different course, and they picked a challenge course where, like, you're gonna have these lower. They're trying to get these lower underscores. Like, they don't. I feel like they don't want the 21 under,
No, they
13
don't.
under.
But you see all these tournaments, like, up until then, and that's what they
I
are.
think
like, all these easy courses. The
I
only
think-
other one, so, I'm sorry to cut you off, but TBC Sawgrass, tough one, and the Masters. That's the only 2 that have really been that tough
Yeah. Yeah.
at Augusta. Like, those are the only 2 that have been really tough, where you've seen really, like,
Where was
high scores.
Where was the Open last year?
I forget. It's been a while.
Was it in Scotland? Or is that the Open?
No, that's the Open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Oh, that's at St. Andrews. That's my favorite course ever. Oh, I love that course.
When I saw Tom Watson,
Can't wait to go
I was tearing up when Tom Watson was waving because he like.
that was his. Yeah, that he was done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah, I totally agree with the USGA making a tough course. Like you
Gotta
said,
have
the only other. Well, that's why it's a major.
Exactly.
Like you said, like the Players is not a major, but it's considered the 5th major.
Exactly. Well, that's the thing is that Augusta is obviously the first major, and that was a really tough course. Like no matter what, that's always a tough course.
Yes.
And the scores weren't too high.
No.
And here, I don't. This is another course. I don't see Ricky's 7 under holding up too long. I think the final scores for this one are gonna be around 10 under, but after 4, I mean that's tough.
Yeah.
After 4 rounds of golf, that's tough to do.
That's
how I don't know. That's what I think. How is Pat Perez 7 on the list at the FedEx Cup right now?
I don't know.
Phil Mickelson is like 40 something or something like that.
I'm not a mathematician, so I don't know how these numbers
Me
work.
either. Trust me. Trust me, you.
But so since we're coming to a close, it's pretty much been an hour. So let's come up with another serious story, another funny story on the course here. Let's go with you.
All right. Jesus. So I'll just say since my knee injury last year that happened, wasn't really able to get out too much last year without any pain.
Yeah.
So I didn't really shoot great. Although I say that, and I shot the best round of my life last year, 83. But that was just once. After that, it was a crapshoot. But so this year, I got hurt again. Same knee, same problem. Taking PT, getting it done. And then Tones, coming up. Every time I've played with him, he's gotten like the first birdie. And it just ticks me off. But every time, it's just every round, he gets like the first one, and like that's it for him. But he always gets the first one, and it just gets to me. But I got one last round, even though I shot a terrible number. But I mean, so far that's it this year. I can't wait for the Cousins tournament. I'll tell you that. We're gonna have fun. Me, you, and Chaz are gonna go out there and post a good number.
I wish Tones was with us though. There's always a story after Tones.
Oh yeah, there's always something. Well, Tones he'll hit the worst drive of his life. He'll tee it up again. It'll go out of bounds. He'll tee it up again, and he'll bombshell right down the middle. It's just who he is. How about you? What do you got?
Oh man. So last summer, I think it was last summer actually. Every time I go down the Cape or when I'm living down the Cape, Tones always calls me when he's on vacation. Every single.
We're going on vacation the same 2 weeks with him, so we'll be down there.
Every single day he called me.
Do you expect anything less?
No, but it was like, hey, you want to go to the movies? Hey, you want to go mini golfing? This was a funny one. Hey, you want to go get ice cream? What are we, a gay couple here?
Yeah, hey,
no.
He just wants to go on a little date, Dan. It's the summertime. It's hot out, all right? Get some damn ice cream.
He doesn't want to go to the beach.
Get some damn ice cream.
He wants to go to. I was like, what?
I want to go to Applebee's.
So, but that's not the point. So I text Tones. I was like, hey, I'm gonna play with my buddy Connor. Do you want to join me? He goes, oh yeah, absolutely. He goes, what time are you gonna pick me up? I was like, in the afternoon. Sitting out there waiting. Comes to my car right away.
Oh yeah.
We get up there.
He's outside with his clubs ready.
Yeah, exactly. So we drive to Hyannis.
Shoes polished.
And so we get out there. Connor met Tone. I think it was the second time he met him, because the first time we met him, I think it was at Mimi's wake, and he was like, Connor was telling me funny stories how he was telling Connor and my friend Sydney that he got a promotion or whatever.
Oh, at work, yeah. He gets a promotion every 5 days.
So I was like, that's just cousin Tones. Just ignore him.
Yeah.
So we get up. So I thought Tones was gonna ride with my buddy Connor, but me and my buddy Connor rode together. And Tones took his own
He's
car.
off to himself. Where
Yeah.
is he? In the woods?
No, so we're hit. So like I'm hitting my second ball. Tones is all the way over there,
All the way at the green.
all the way at the
Doesn't
green.
wait for no one.
No,
Go for gold.
go.
That's it. That's all he ever does.
So
If he hits his shot, that's all he cares about. He's gone. That's it.
like
He'll be in your way.
he takes one practice swing, hits it, and then
Done. See you later. That's it. Game over.
but he'll wait for you at the green.
Yeah. No, yeah. He'll get his putter out, stand there, probably in the way
So
again.
I go to my buddy Connor. He goes, I go, I'm sorry, Connor. I'm sorry that he's like, going
Just
ahead of
in
you.
the way.
So he goes, oh no, Dan, it's no problem. And Connor kind of knew that Tones was a little different than us.
Oh yeah.
So he's like, don't worry about it. And I was like, all right, thanks. I like, cause everyone loves him, but sometimes I don't know what people are thinking. So
Yeah.
So, but that was a funny, like, he just
Always
he's just always on the go.
Well,
It was just funny.
And you gotta watch him because he'll hit his drive, won't watch a damn thing. Oh yeah, hit over near that tree. Go over there, drop a damn ball, and then hit his second one.
we should
Then it goes to the green, and he'll just go. That's it. That's
just
all he's
go.
got.
Yeah, we should make
That's it.
a new segment called Minute with
Tones.
Minute with Tones.
Oh Lord. God.
But so yeah,
Can't
that was
imagine that one.
that was my funny experience with taking my like you take Tones anywhere and he meets someone he
He's
just
a Duke of Waltham. Listen.
he's a Duke
Listen.
of
That's someone calling. Oh, it's Louise Estelle.
Oh, it's
And it's down.
Okay.
All right, sorry for people on my Facebook. Yeah. So anywhere I go,
yeah.
I'm not Mike. I'm Tones' brother. That's just what happens. It's just what it is.
Yeah, no.
Turn that back up
So
somehow.
so cousin Steve brought Tones to a party. You've heard this story definitely.
Oh yeah.
And so Tones goes to the party with cousin Steve.
He knows more people.
He
than
knew more.
Steve.
He knew more people than Steve.
That's him, man. That's just who he is.
Hey, Tones, how you doing, buddy? And
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, oh my god.
Oh yeah. No, that's
Alright.
who he is. That's who he is.
All right, so that was an episode of the
Duke of Waltham.
Yeah, the Duke of Waltham here.
America's guest.
Yeah, America's Guest. We'll get him back on soon.
Oh yeah, we will.
So that was an episode of the C.O.C. City of the Champions podcast.
Yay.
U.S. Open edition, sort of hockey.
Yeah, we meant to talk about
Yeah.
golf. Got some hockey in here.
Yeah, we got some playoff hockey
Oh,
in
you
there.
play that hockey?
But we'll be back for the Open.
Yes.
We'll be back for the Open and have a great summer.
Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.
Bunker Hill Day tomorrow.
Get your father something good for Father's Day. Enjoy the 4th of July.
Take him golfing.
Take him golfing.
Get him a pint of Jameson. Whatever.
Cut his grass. Do whatever. Let him sit on his butt and watch TV, or go to the beach and sit on his butt.
Yeah, exactly.
But so we're signing off. I'm your host, DannyBoyLax.
I'm Mike Lombardi. See ya.